You've turned on to Rykerroad.
We actually have some Skillet on here, man.
Yes.
I know this was one of the patron winners, and you know they never steer us wrong. And you said, yeah, this is a relatively newer song that you have never heard.
Yeah, this one's actually so 9 months ago.
Okay.
So yeah, this is fairly new. To give a little context here is that in youth group growing up, Skillet, Red, 1,000 Foot Crutch, you know, all those, you know, big bands, you know, that's the stuff that I grew up around. And my era of Skillet was Collide and Comatose. And I think Comatose was like the biggest album that they had at that point. It was the newest. I think they won like Grammys with it. Like it was, like they really kind of made a name for themselves, you know, not just in the, you know, Christian music, you know, but also just like in general, like they were just a well-respected band. And I will say that I did kind of fall off, but in the same hand is that I've heard some things that were pretty good and other stuff I didn't enjoy since then. But I am curious about this because Psycho in my head. I do know that they have another song called Circus for a Psycho, which is a lot of fun and kind of quirky. But it looks like this one's probably going to be intense. So, but
well, why don't we just go ahead and find out what this psycho in his head is? Welcome back, you music junkies. I'm Eric. I'm the hip hop head.
I'm Kyle. I'm the metal head.
And we're brothers to react to shit. So let's do that. Tonight we have Skillet, Psycho in My Head official video with the lyrics pulled up.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Oh, look at them.
Maybe I'm just paranoid. Or maybe I'm just living a lie. Can't stop this screaming voice. Or maybe I'm just sick inside. This is the face I hate, the other side of me. Out of this cage he breaks to take the life from me. Tell me, tell me, tell me I'm not crazy. There's a psycho in my head. I'm closer to the edge, making me feel like I'm living in misery, misery, insane. These voices in my brain, starting to feel like it's gonna be the death of me, death of me. There's a psycho in my head.
Oh, God.
Okay,
dude.
So we talked about this again before we started, where it's I have this assumption that it's like, oh, this Christian band, this Christian rapper or whatever, and it's gonna be this whole, you know, worshipy Jesus saves and loves throughout the whole thing. And I know it's not going to. Yeah. But that's where my mind always goes. The fact that he's saying very adult things. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like there's a psycho in my head.
I hate the other side of me.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, oh,
so
man.
This is definitely hit at the moment. If I would have not known Skillet was a Christian band, I wouldn't have got that vibe from them, you know? And I think there is a true skill and talent. I don't mean to hide the fact that you're a Christian band or a Christian, but to be able to merge the two together and it sound this way.
I will say that this is what's interesting about Skillet is that, you know, their music it's vague enough that it's like if you understand the faith, you know, like what they're talking about. But in the same hand is I think that what they've done is that they've made relatability that anyone can listen to their music. And even when they play their stuff live, like John will portray the gospel. Like he talks about, you know, there's a war for your soul and like Jesus is the answer. Like he is very bold no matter who they are touring with, you know, like when they've toured with like Stone Sour or whatever. Right. You know, and it's because I think that he's even said before when they've toured with secular bands is that they're like, you know, do you guys, you know, interact with them or whatever? Do you not allow them to do stuff? And they said, no, we don't tell them to not cuss on stage the same way that they don't tell us to not portray the gospel. Right. So it's just like, okay, wow. Like, it's like, you know, but yeah, this is, this is hitting some roots of some heavy stuff I do like that they do. And it's just so cool, man. Especially their guitar tone. It's always just so chunky and just so intense too.
I can hear that where I'm just like, okay, this is good. So all right, let's get back into this, man, and finish this out.
Yeah, let's do it.
There's a psycho in my head. Living in hysteria. Nothing makes much sense tonight. Maybe I'm too scared to trust. To stop the chaos in my mind.
Oh.
This is the face I hate, the other side of me.
Oh, this is the pre-chorus? Okay.
I need need to see the light in me. Tell me, tell me, tell me I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
There's a psycho in my head. I'm closer to the edge, making me feel like I'm living in misery, misery, insane. These voices in my brain starting to feel like it's gonna.
The imagery is so good.
It really is.
There's a psycho in my. There's a psycho in my. Maybe I'm just paranoid.
Oh, we're going some.
Or maybe I'm just living a lie.
Oh, that's some 808s.
Or maybe I'm just sick inside.
God, this is so beefy. Oh, whoa, what just happened? He screamed. He screamed.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking about the video.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Not a nightmare. 'Cause there's a psycho in my head.
Yeah.
Oh.
To the edge.
He's going Ghost Rider?
Me feel like I'm living
I'm not crazy. Oh, I might be.
insane. These voices in my brain starting to feel like it's gonna be the death of me, death of me. There's a psycho in my head. There's a psycho.
Damn, she's going off.
Dude, Jen is an incredible drummer, dude.
There's a psycho in my head. There's a psycho in my. There's a psycho in my head.
This is awesome.
God.
This
Man.
was, I mean, I kind of already touched on it, but the fact of like, you know, how they do their lyrics, and it's not this, you know, Bible thumping kind of lyrics in your face. That they do a great job of blending things together, and I'm just again that thought process of me going, man, it's going to be a Christian band, and then they do stuff like this,
Yeah.
and you're like, okay, like this is not what I thought, and I think more people are drawn to things like that and want to give it a listen.
Yeah.
So I applaud them, man. Like this was awesome, up there with like 1,000 Foot Crutch.
Yeah.
You know. So like, and again, lyrically, great lyrics. The dude's got great pipes. He can go through several different things as far as his musical talent with his voice. Like,
Yeah.
dude, right at home. Right at home.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's one of those that, you know, I maybe this has been rekindled in me. I've not listened to Skillet for a while, but this is kind of making me want to dive back into Comatose and Collide and, you know, even, you know, probably Awake and some of their other albums that I, you know, grew up on. It's just, man, I don't know. If you guys enjoy this and if you want to see, like, you know, more Skillet, just so you are aware, it's mainly going to be Eric reacting if we get their older stuff, because I'm very familiar with, you know, with those things. So, but nevertheless, I will say that it will be an adventure if we do, or even if we do a couple more or things like that, because I'm sure you probably have heard like Monster and like some of their radio hits.
I was going to say,
hear them. So
I think I've heard a few things and just didn't know it, but yeah, still, that just was awesome, man.
Yeah, it gets me excited, man. I'm curious to see what people think, and just, you know, just take a journey if it's there, and if not, have some fun on some, you know, isolated incidents.
Yeah,
you know? So,
right.
Yeah.
Guys, this was incredible. I really hope we get to go through more. And remember, you need a buddy system at Sam's Club, so you don't buy everything. And if you liked what you saw, you know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe. That way you never miss out. Watch us two idiots react to stuff. Comment down below if you want to see anything else. We'll get to it as soon as we can. And we'll see you next time. Cheers.
Adios. Dude, it's so
My mouth
true.
just didn't want to like say the words right.